If you want to get your ex back, watch this video. What if she goes on a date with somebody else? She probably will. If you sit and think, oh my god, this burns my chest when I think about her with somebody else. She can go to parties, she can go to bars, she can go to house parties, she can go to retreats, she can go to dinner parties, she can fire up Tinder and have a line of guys who want to go there. Her friends support her, take her out. There's no time for you to be weak. I don't really sugarcoat this. I don't stay here and say, hey, go 30 days no contact and then she will miss you and come back. No, she will not. Even if she want to give you pity love and feel bad for you and come back, she's gonna leave again. Women have this incredibly powerful ability to just cut. Most guys cannot do it. And they don't understand what happens. Women don't want to be with a guy who's weak. Women do not want to be with a guy who's obsessing over her. They don't want to be with a guy who's frustrated. They don't want to be with a guy who's confused. Who wants to be with a guy who's confused? She wants to be with a guy who can lead. She wants to look at you and say, whoa, I trust him. Understand why you feel jealous and fix it. You feel jealous because you feel, what if she finds somebody else? What if she finds somebody better and she picks somebody better and she's going to be with that guy instead of being with you? Yes, you are at state of war. This is, you want to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with you. All of the things that you know about her and you have changed. She is not your emotional support anymore. Most guys suffer because they live in the past, but we have incredible sex and everything was so good between us and they still keep dreaming about what they used to have. They don't know that things have changed, dude. Women have this incredibly powerful ability to just cut. Most guys cannot do it. And they don't understand what happens. One of the signs of weakness that I'm going to tell you in this video is confusion. And I'm not going to filter anything. I'm going to tell you this straight because there's no time to sugarcoat it. I don't really care if what I tell you hurts you. I wanted to get her back. And for you to get her back, you have to be strong. And for you to be strong, you have to know what is the sign of weakness so you can stop it. And the first thing is confusion. Confusion is a sign of weakness because somebody who's confused, he's indecisive. He cannot decide. He doesn't know what he should do. He doesn't know, should I send this text? What if I send and she doesn't reply? What if I send and I get into a conversation and she says no and I don't know what to do? What if I send and I'm blocked? What if I call her? Should I call her? Should I text her? Confusion is a sign that you're not in a good position and odds are against you. Second thing is anger, which is a product of fear. Fear of losing her, fear of you being on your own. Most guys who get stuck in this state of terror, they're codependent. They have codependency and they don't know they have codependency. And if you are codependent, it means when she goes, you completely lose yourself and your identity. Because in the relationship, you lost yourself. You probably became controlling or you probably got too attached with her. And now with her out of the picture, you lost everything, including yourself. Obsession. Constantly thinking, when should I text? What should I text? What is she doing right now? Where is she? Who is she with? What is she doing? Is she going to come back? If she's going to come back, when is she going to come back? Dude, she's out there living her life. If you want to get her back, remember, she does not come back to you because you sit home and obsess about her. She does not come back to you because you're weak. She does not come back to you because you want to sit and have a talk with her. Most women are stronger emotionally than their partners. That's why they break up. I'm considering that you're a decent guy and she was a decent girl and your relationship was good, but you made a few mistakes. Maybe you got attached, maybe you made emotional mistakes. I don't know, maybe you showed her anger, sadness, jealousy, neediness. Maybe you got drunk, maybe you took it for granted for any reason, things ended. And that has to stop. And that is your key to the kingdom. And if you're thinking, man, what if she goes on a date with somebody else? She probably will. If she broke up with you, she'll probably do that. What if she told you, hey, I want to bring my key back and I want to give you your key back, I want to exchange the stuff? That relationship to her is over. I know I'm being harsh with you, but I wanted to get results. I wanted to get this relationship back, and there is no time anymore for you to sit and be sad and be upset, because every second that you're sad and upset, you're not doing things that make you the person that you need to become to get her back. She does not go back to this version of you. You need to upgrade, dude. Upgrade starts with you first recognizing your negative emotions, or your obsession, your confusion, your frustration, your anger, your neediness, and one by one fixing them, which you have to do them fast. If you want a complete framework to do that step by step before anything else, download my book. The link is in the description. It's free and you can finish it in about 45 minutes. That's a blueprint of what you're gonna do. And remember, dude, it is normal to experience these emotions, because if you guys were together for a significant amount of time, like, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years, or more than that, it's normal to feel attached, but it's not okay to stay there. It's not okay to continue to be sad. Everybody experiences sadness. Everybody experiences jealousy to a point. You have to move on and you have to go to the next level if you want to get her back. If you're obsessing, there's no shortcut. If you haven't dealt with jealousy, if you sit and think, oh my God, this burns my chest when I think about her with somebody else. Yes, you have to deal with it. You have to fix that. You have to understand why you feel jealous and fix it. You feel jealous because you feel, what if she finds somebody else? What if she finds somebody better and she picks somebody better and she's going to be with that guy instead of being with you? If you reverse engineer jealousy, you get to insecurities, you get to low confidence, and low confidence is a product of lack of results, lack of belief in yourself, probably a bad self-image. You don't see yourself deserving, you don't see yourself to be able to meet somebody like her ever again. And because of that, it's like somebody you have this precious, and now she's gone, your life falls apart. Dude, there's no shortcut. This breakup can be the best thing that happened to you in your life. You see, I don't really sugarcoat this. I don't stay here and say, hey, go 30-day no contact and then she will miss you and come back. No, she will not. Even if she want to give you pity love and feel bad for you and come back, she's gonna leave again. So it's time to better yourself and fix yourself instead of being sad. And dude, you gotta get tired of feeling this way. You gotta get tired of being an emotional hostage to this situation. Because you accepting this person that you are, you accepting the guy who is sad and who is upset is a turnoff, dude. It's a turnoff. If you look at my channel, you see a lot of videos I've explained how I got over all of this. When it happened to me, I thought I'm a victim. I thought, how could she do this to me? How could she do it to me after all these years? I didn't realize it was all me, man. I was the weak guy. I was making all the mistakes. It was all on me. And women don't want to be with a guy who's weak. And women don't want to be with a guy who's weak. Women do not want to be with a guy who's obsessing over her. They don't want to be with a guy who's frustrated. They don't want to be with a guy who's confused. Who wants to be with a guy who's confused? She wants to be with a guy who can lead. She wants to look at you and say, whoa, I trust him. I trust that he can be the leader of my family. Not that I leave and now his life fell apart. He can't even be on his own. How can she trust you, dude? Me and you should meet this same point, that it is all your emotions and you have to change. If you have loneliness, despair, hopelessness, if you have sadness, if you're still grieving, if you feel rejected, if you feel betrayed, if you feel regret, if you have anger, that's the cue. She looks at you and she wants the opposite of that. That's why if your ex right now goes on a date with somebody else, she's looking for a dude who's fun, happy, easygoing. He doesn't feel defeated. He's not sad. He's not upset. He doesn't obsess over her. That's who you should become. You should become a guy only has positive emotion. You should really become a confident guy. And there's no shortcut here. You really have to change. For you to change, the fastest way that I can help you change is to go through my program before anything else. Like I said, read my book, understand state control system. You have to understand everything starts with you and these emotions. Your emotions, you have to release them. You cannot suppress them. And if you feel them, it means you have to change the way you think. Because if you think you will never again meet somebody like her ever, that instantly triggers fear, desperation, anger that she left you, then your confidence keeps going down. It's like a feedback loop. More fear gives you more anger gives you more jealousy gives you more panic, disappointment of what happened, then you feel regret of things that you could have done. You need to fix that. So first thing, you need to fix your inner game, your inner world, your inner thoughts. Then you change your outer game and texting. Okay, what should I say? I wait now 7 days. After 7 days, I send her this emoji and I say, hey, it's been a while, hope you're doing well. It depends on the situation. I will help you with texting as well, but before anything else, you have to read my book. Read the book. Let's attend those emotions first, because dude, like I said, we're at war. You cannot win war if you're not weaponized. You have to understand to control your emotions. You have to be okay without her. I know it might sound too difficult right now. You don't have a choice. If you have to do this really fast, this is very time sensitive. So download my book, read the book. The link is in the description. Also subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button if you like this video and watch other videos here as well. This is Ben. See you in the next video. And don't worry, I'm going to help you get her back.